on what I know's coming, yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Just drinking themselves crazy tonight. Maybe I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of mine, you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Feels like. Maybe, maybe it's what flying feels like. Feels like. Maybe, baby, it's what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, it's what flying feels like.
Day on the campus of Upper Sandusky High School as the Lady Rams celebrate its lone senior Bailey Fox and look to keep its Northern 10 hopes for a conference title alive. They face a Buckeye Central Buckettes squad that's got some momentum as of late, looking for yet another upset. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joe Show zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Joe's legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show, and it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
We welcome you inside the Ebert's Dental pregame show for this Northern 10 matchup between Upper Sandusky and Buckeye Central. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside former Buckette head coach and assistant now at Tiffin University, Abram Capel. And Coach, this Buckette squad, they're starting to get things going. A couple upsets, and they're looking for one here on Senior Day here at the Mountaintop as Upper Sandusky looks to keep its Northern 10 hopes alive.
No, absolutely. I mean, I've obviously still am in touch with all the coaches at Buckeye Central, and they've been playing better, right? A big win on Monday against Colonel Crawford. They played Cary close last weekend, lost a double overtime to Cardington. So they're inching their way closer and closer to where they want to be and to where they have been, and they're definitely moving in the right direction. So excited to see what they have in store here this afternoon against Upper Sandusky.
And here is their team spotlight. They knocked off league leader Colonel Crawford 52-45, and then lost a tough one to Cardington Lincoln in double overtime, 47-45. They won 52-45 over Crawford. They're getting things together.
Yeah, they're starting to score a little bit more consistently.
And now our player spotlight for the Buckettes. It is Nevaeh Metzger this season, 8.8 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, and 2 steals. You know her well.
Yeah, Nevaeh is a fantastic defender, and that's kind of what she's known for. But in the last 2 games, she had 20 the other night against Colonel Crawford and 17 on Thursday against Cardington, so 37 points on the week, averaging about 18.5. She's really kind of expanded her game, and that's a role that she's had to take on for this year's team. So I'm happy for her on a personal level that she's starting to play well and doing what she needs to do to kind of carry this team towards the back half of the season for them.
Before we get to Upper Sandusky, let's head it down to the floor for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Please rise to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
back here inside the pregame show as we now take a look at the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Under head coach Jerry Vent, one game back in the Northern 10 Conference. They knocked off Winford and Bucyrus in their last two. They're really getting things going from the start of the season as well. 40.7 points per game, 37.8 points per game given up. And their inside game, it's what has really gotten them going.
Yeah, and they're playing well as of late, too. Just kind of following their scores on Twitter and other things that they've kind of started to turn things around. The win against Winford's huge. You know, kind of a statement win against Bucyrus, who's had a nice year as well. So Coach Vent has his kids playing their best ball, you know, as we enter postseason, and that's the goal for every coach at every year.
Absolutely. In our player spotlight, it's the lone senior on the squad, Bailey Fox. She'll come in every once in a while and, you know, contribute, but she's more of that player that the intangibles you don't see on the scoring column. The bench leadership in practice, things like that, and that's why today she's going to get the start to honor her on senior day.
No, and that's awesome. And Coach Vent had really nice things to say about her in the pregame. You know, and you need kids like that. You need kids like Bailey Fox that are glue kids that do all the right things. It takes five people at one time, but you need a bench of 8, 9, 10 in order to be successful. And it sounds like Bailey Fox has been just that for Upper Sandusky.
So we are just about ready to go here. From the Mountaintop, Upper Sandusky looking to keep its conference championship hopes alive, while Buckeye Central looks to play spoiler, and we are underway. Buckettes win the tip. Nevaeh Metzger, our player spotlight, with it first. It's at the Lee Seifert. Now the Mara McDougal. Just underway here.
Looks like Upper starting out a little bit of a 3-2 zone. Buckeye showing a lot of patience.
Into the lane, missed it. Ball knocked around, saved. A second offensive rebound for the Buckettes. Gets into the hands of McDougal. They'll reset here. Grace Colleen back out to McDougal. And then the pass coach, this is where you'll see a lot of threes being taken by the Buckettes with those three-point threat against the zone. But this year, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. You know, and they're showing really good patience here on this first possession. You know, we're already a minute 15 into the game, and Upper has yet to have the ball.
And that three is airballed, and back comes Upper Sandusky. Three for them in the air off the front iron. Rebound to Buckeye Central. So both teams scoreless in their first possessions.
Upper wasted no time. Took about 10 seconds between they got the defensive rebound.
Baseline jumper won't go. Back comes Grace Walton. Gets that to Brookfin Scully now. 2 minutes gone by, still scoreless. Nice backdoor cut, layup goes.
There she is, Bailey Fox.
The senior.
A great back screen there. A nice set by Coach Vent.
That ball knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Buckeye Central. Deep inbounds, they'll go into the backcourt. For McDougal. Helped lead the Buckette volleyball team to a regional championship appearance. McDougal kicks it left side. Nice pass in the front, layup shot just a bit too strong, and Finscali will come out with it. Buckette's still without a bucket here as we come up on 3 minutes gone by.
No, but they got a good look there.
Yeah.
Metzger drove baseline, a nice little, call it a drop five. to Ella Evac and just rimmed out.
That shot off the back iron by Walton. Back comes Buckeye Central. We'll get our first foul of the game. It'll go against Grace Walton. That'll be her first. Metzger gets it to McDougal, back to her. She'll try the three, off the mark, out of bounds. So we take a look at our corner in replay. Nice box out there by Upper to keep Buckeye Central from getting to that.
None other than Bailey Fox.
You always see that, too, on a senior day, a senior night. Even if they don't get a lot of playing time, it seems like they get their best effort of the season.
A good take here by Grace Walton, getting to her left hand, just nearly has the and one.
So Grace Walton. We'll get the first. Got them both. 4-0 here as we hit the midway point of quarter number one.
Upper showing a little soft 1-2-2 back into their 3-2 zone.
And they've been causing nothing but trouble here for Buckeye Central. Runner inside the lane, and they get the go. Seifert gets Buckeye Central on the board. It's 4-2.
Yeah, good job there by Buckeye Central getting the ball to the high post. Elise just kind of drove it and kind of split a double team there. Had a nice little floater to get them on the board.
And Scully gets it to Fox. Fox thought about it for a second, kicks it away. Madison Hart now in the lane, just throws a tough one up, no good. Rebound Buckeye Central. They have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Nice pass inside, kicks it into the corner. Skip pass to McDougal. Tried the Euro. That'll get tied up. So we take a look at the Buckettes' first bucket of the game.
Yeah, just a good job there by Elise. Seifert getting the ball to the high post is exactly where you want to get it against the zone. And she took advantage of it there. Ella Colleen and Macy Deppen now in for the Buckettes.
And Coach Loy has used pretty much his whole roster this season. A young squad. We know this isn't the Buckettes teams the last 6 years, but he's trying to find an identity with these girls.
No, and I think they're doing just that, especially with what their scores have looked like over the past couple weeks.
Very competitive. And we'll get a foul.
Foul is on the Buckettes, number 3, Grace Colleen.
That'll be Colleen's first, the second against the Buckettes here with 3:04 left in the opening quarter. Speaking of senior night, we will have Bailey Fox's senior night festivities at halftime. Pass inside, out of bounds. Looked for the back door, didn't get it.
Yeah, really wanted to get it in here to Ham and just led her a little bit too far, and the pass kind of sails out of bounds.
Still 4-2 here, under 3 left in the first quarter. Let's back out to Seifert inside. Deflected, but into the hands of Grace Colleen.
Probably one of the reasons that Coach Vent is playing some zone here is to keep Metzger out of the paint. She's a tough matchup if you're going to play her straight up one-on-one. Where right now, if in this 3-2 zone, there's consistent help all over the place, and it's kind of caused Buckeye to be a little bit stagnant here early in this first quarter.
And the Buckettes aren't really trying to force anything either, so that's why you see only 4-2 despite the turnover there with only 2 minutes left in the quarter. Into the lane, layup goes. Newman with her first bucket, 6-2.
And kind of from what I've seen is Upper Sandusky's been playing well as of late, and a lot of it has to do with Addie Newman. She's kind of beefed up her numbers in the scoring column, and I know that's something Coach Vent needed from her all year long, but
take to the hole. They got it to go. Timeout. Phil Loy.
30-second timeout for Buckeye Central.
So a bit of a run here. 4-0 run by Upper Sandusky. Has them up 8-2. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free this afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from this evening. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out.
Is proud to partner with Upper Sandusky High School on sports care for injury care and improved performance for all ages and all sports.
Long day of games here on the OH Report. 2 right now. We have Lucas Mansfield Christian girls as well. And then tonight, 3 boys games highlighted by a big one back at the Cubs Cave after an amazing game last night between Lucas and Mansfield Christian. Lucas hosting Max Dawson and Willard. Brian Skoronsky will be on the call of that one tonight. Buckettes out of the timeout. Nice skip pass layup. Won't go, but we'll get a foul and free throws.
yeah, good pass here by Mara McDougal. Grace Colleen with a good aggressive drive. Ham thought she was there, but I'd probably tend to agree with that call. It looked like she kind of slid under her a little bit late, and Grace is going to have 2 opportunities here for free throws.
Got the first.
First attempt is good.
Drains them both. 8-4. Ball stripped away. Great defense.
Yeah, I got to always know where she's at. That's for certain.
Kicks it left side. Just inside the 3-point line. A bit short. Long rebound stays with the Buckettes. McDougal again. Gets it out to Seaford. 8-4, Upper leads here. McDougal hearing the call from Coach Loy. Into the lane, runner, just off the side iron, no, but an offensive board and back out. 3 in the air, got it! McDougal for 3, it's 8-7, it's a 5-0 Buckette run.
Really good pass there by Macy Deppen.
And a long rebound with 15 seconds. Pulls out, takes it to the hole, no call. Ball bounced around. And it'll go to Upper Sandusky as we take a look at the 3.
Substitution for Upper Sandusky, number 2.
Yeah, at least Seaford kind of gets blocked. Macy Deppen comes up with the offensive rebound. Good awareness to find a shooter wide open. You know, we always talk that one of the best times to get an open look from 3 is off an offensive rebound because you're kind of walking into your shot, and Mara McDougal's a great shooter.
Right before the buzzer won't go. And that is how quarter number 1 will end. Buckettes with a 5-0 run. They've cut it to 1. It's 8-7 after 1.
Coming in.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
One quarter in the books here from the Mountaintop. Upper Sandusky leading Buckeye Central 8-7. Travis Berardi alongside Abram Capel. And Upper Sandusky looked like they had it in control midway through the first, but a 5-0 run by the Buckettes. The end of the quarter has it back to 1, and they get the lead now. Scrappy start by Buckeye Central. They have their first lead.
Yeah, had a good take there by Nevaeh Metzger. Getting into the teeth, a little floater. I've seen that numerous times over the past couple years.
Upper still cold from beyond the arc. And now the Buckettes with a chance to extend on this lead. Looks to get it inside. Nice defense by Upper to get it away. Walton kicks it back out. They get it to her. Now the Ham. Back to Walton. Gets the bucket to go.
Grace Walton, for being a high school kid, I remember like on our scouting reports we would compare her to Steph Curry in the way that she moves without the basketball. I've never seen anybody move without the ball like she does at the high school level, and right there's a prime example and a great pass by her teammate there to get her an easy layup.
10-9 Upper Sandusky here. Minute and a half gone by second quarter. Answer for the Buckettes won't go. And the rebound out to Upper. Finn Scully. Straight away to Madison Hart. She'll get it back. Now a quick release three. Again, won't go. Offensive board. Put back, no. Another offensive board. And a jump ball. It'll stay with Upper.
Substitution for Buckeye Central, Allison Wright and Elise Siebert come back in replacing Devin.
So the Lady Rams there starting to show their physicality inside with a couple offensive boards.
Bailey Fox comes back in for Madison Hart.
Fox checks back in for Hart. 6:03 left in the half. And we'll get a foul.
Yeah.
Nevaeh Metzger.
I mean, Metzger's known for her defense and just being a little bit too physical, but, you know, that's okay. It's just her first one here into the second quarter, so.
Yeah, not a lot of fouls called so far. Nice backdoor cut, but blocked and out of bounds.
Good pass there by Grace Walton. I like the matchup. I like watching her and Nevaeh go at each other. Two of the best guards in the league. One of the best offensive players with, you know, going against arguably the best defensive player in the league.
Ball fake by Fox. Kicks it back around, looking for the backdoor cut to Walton. That'll be a jump ball and a change of possession as it'll go to Buckeye Central. Coming up on 5.5 left here, first half. Into the lane, runner short, offensive foul.
So there's Nevaeh's second, just a little bit out of control here. Kind of left her feet. Ham had tried to take a charge earlier on Grace Colleen. That time she was there in time and got the call. So Metzger's going to have to sit a little bit, and this is going to be interesting to see what the Buckettes do against Grace Walton. Yeah, and that's probably what I would have done too, would be to move Ella Evac there.
This is a chance now for Upper Sandusky to take advantage and maybe go on a run. Instead, I apologize for the announcer jinx, that's a turnover.
Yeah, and I have that as being Upper Sandusky's fourth turnover. So just a little careless there on that possession. Oh.
Telegraph pass, but
Buckeye tries to give it right back.
Into the corner of the McDougal. She'll back it out, they'll reset.
Yeah, need somebody at that high post. Good decision there.
Won't go though, ball bouncing around. Picked up by Upper Sandusky. Walton kicks it back around. That's Hart. Gets it to Walton for 3, short. And it'll go out of bounds to Buckeye Central with 4:27 left and a half.
You know, the only other time that I've gotten a chance to watch Buckeye Central this year was against Upper Sandusky the first go-around. And honestly, this is so far a mirror image of that game, kind of just slow pace. Both teams are being really scrappy, being both physical defensively. You know, we're halfway through the second quarter, and the score's just 10-9. So right on par with what that first game looked like over at Buckeye Central.
And Upper pulled away late to get that victory. Only 2 points each in the second quarter. Kick outside, 3 for the Buckettes. Short, long rebound, stays with Buckeye Central. Into the hands of McDougal.
And one downfall to playing some zone is the ability to give up some offensive rebounds. I have Buckeye Central with already 5 offensive rebounds, and it's tougher to rebound because you're not standing directly next to the person you need to box out. So there is a little bit of the Achilles heel that kind of goes with playing some zone.
Halfway point, quarter 2, 10-9 Upper Sandusky. Into the corner to Walton. Finn Scully now with it, drives, puts it up, gets it to go.
Really good take there with the right-hand drive for Finn Scully, her first basket of the night. Pushes this lead here to 3.
And it's an over and back. So we take a look at the bucket by Finn Scully. Another turnover for Buckeye Central.
Comes back in for Addie Newman. And Nevaeh Metzger comes in from McDougal.
And Metzger will come back in.
Yeah, and you kind of got to have to. You know, Nevaeh has played. This should be a 3-year letter winner after her junior year. So she knows by now that, hey, we need you on the floor even with 2 fouls. You just got to be smart and understand when to gamble and when not.
Into the lane, layup too strong, rebound fought for, but Finn Scully was out of bounds before establishing herself again. As you'll see, still out of bounds, did not get both feet back in beforehand. That's a no-no. $12-9 to score. Metzger gets it into the corner. Nice pass inside, layup, good and 1.
Good pass here by Elise Seifer and a good finish by Macy Deppen. The hoop and the harm. A chance to tie this up here.
That was a great entry pass. Offensive board, put back, won't go. Ball on the ground still. And it will go to Upper Sandusky. But another answer by Buckeye Central gets it back to within 1. And Scully bringing it up. To Walton in the corner. She'll work her way around the perimeter, look back door instead. They'll work it into the corner. And bring Cundiff. That 3 won't go, but an offensive board. And another jump ball. It'll stay
a good
with
offensive rebound by Ham and trying to clear space, and Macy Deppen does a really good job to tie that up and change the possession arrow, even though it stays here. Still a nice play by her.
Walton gets it back. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Upper Sandusky's had a handful of 3s that have kind of been in and out. They've gotten some good looks here, just haven't had anything to kind of fall.
And maybe a little frustration as well as that's thrown out of bounds. And if you're Buckeye Central and want to get the upset, you need that stuff to happen.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Some bounces got to go your way, and, you know, they're making some scrappy plays. Oh, she double dribbled back here.
Take a look at the replay.
Oh, she knew it too. just kind of a quick mental lapse and gives one back. So that's Buckeye Central's 4th turnover. I have Upper Sandusky for 5. So a fairly efficient and clean game so far from that aspect. Both teams taking care of the ball.
12-11 is the score. Almost had a walk there to give it back. Walton gets it to Newman. And we're going to get to foul and shots.
Foul on the Buckettes, number 24, Elise Seifert.
Good take there by Addie Newman. Elise Seifert was just a step late, kind of lowered that arm, and unfortunately that's going to be an automatic whistle from the referees.
Newman hits the first.
For Bryn Conduff.
Hope Morris checks in for Upper Sandusky. 2-point lead. Make it 3.
Second attempt is good.
Under 2 to play in the half. 14-11 Upper Sandusky. Oh, almost a walk there. Gets it inside on the elbow. Kind of rushed the shot. And it'll go out of bounds to Upper. Stay tuned. After our commercial break, we'll have the Senior Day festivities for Bailey Fox. And then our halftime report is Walton got away with a travel, but instead it's going to hurt Upper as they get called for a foul.
Yeah, and that's Ellie Ham's second there going over the back. She's a big piece for them in the post. Coach Vent's going to leave her in the game.
1:20 left in the half. Into the lane, runner, no. Offensive board. Kicks it back out to the corner for the tie, no. Another offensive board. And then a foul.
Yeah, really good job there by Buckeye Central keeping the possession alive, and then just a little miscue there. Grace Colleen picks up her second. Really important here for Nevaeh Metzger to keep her hands clean with a minute to go in the half and not be silly and pick up a foul that would jeopardize their second half.
Under a minute left. Another travel, not called. Walton into the corner. Newman spins, gets it back out to Grace. Straight away to Hart. Now to Fox. Fox loses the handle, and out of bounds, a turnover. If you're Coach Lloyd, do you try and hold for the final shot here of the half?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This game's kind of being played the way that you want it. Low scoring, kind of scrappy. Let's see. And
spin into the lane, kicks it back out. 17 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, I like that decision by Elise here. You're in a one-possession game, no matter what the outcome of this possession is here.
Into the lane, runner off the back iron node, deflected out of bounds, and it'll go to Upper with 3.1. So a couple dribbles and a heave here to end the half.
She's in for Nevaeh Metzger.
Buckeye Central going to show full court pressure. And they'll just let it go, and that'll be it for the first half. So Buckeye Central hanging around here. They only trail 14-11 as we go to the break. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the halftime report as well as the Senior Day festivities for Bailey Fox right here, live and free on the OH Report.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joe Show zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Joe's legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show, and it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
This afternoon's Northern 10 Girls Contest brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Wilson Tire Company. At Wilson Tire Company, we sell new and used tires and provide tire services to customers in Upper Sandusky. No matter which location you visit, we'll prove that Wilson Tire Company is the best when it comes to tire services and alignment. Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Quest Federal Credit Union, a first full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. EBERT Dental Group, general dentistry for all ages, now offering injections and fillers. The Corner Inn Restaurant, a new sponsor with us. Corner Inn, serving good home cooking 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. 6 to 2 in the morning and afternoon, 7 days a week. And Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows, and doors since 1970. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this afternoon.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV, hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules' legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show, and it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
We'd like to honor the Lady Rams lone senior this year, Bailey Fox. Bailey is being escorted by her mom and dad, Wendy and Jeff Fox. Bailey is a 2-year letter winner for the Lady Ram basketball team. Along with playing basketball, Bailey has also been involved in softball and FFA. Bailey plans to continue her softball career at Defiance College, majoring in business management. Her favorite basketball memory was when, on the way home from the Ohio State women's basketball game last Sunday, Coach Willie said he asserted his dominance over a red light. Bailey's advice for future Lady Rams is to take time to reflect a little bit and be proud of what you accomplished and strive to be a better person and athlete each day. And our Coach Yvette has left a message for Bailey. Bailey, what a true blessing you have been to the Lady Ram basketball program. Our program has an acronym we use to describe the core characteristics we strive to live by. That acronym is STUFF, which stands for service, thankfulness, unity, passion, and humility. Bailey, you live out these 5 characteristics as good as, if not better than, any player we have had. Bailey comes in every single day and gives us her best effort, always has a positive attitude, and is always a great teammate. The best way I can describe Bailey is that she has a huge heart and she gives it to her team, her school, and her community every single day. So Bailey, every time you walk into this gym for the rest of your life, you can remind yourself of the significance you had on this program. Also, always remember the stuff you're made of, because your coaches and teammates surely will. Let's give another hand for Bailey Fox.
Old players coming up. Welcome back inside the EBERT Dental Group halftime show. Your score at the break, 14-11 in favor of Upper Sandusky. Travis Berardi back here with Coach Abram Capel. And let's get right into the halftime statistics, Coach. And defense, it's been the name of this one. Only 5 made field goals from the Lady Rams, all from 2, 4 from 4 from the free throw line. The Buckettes, 3 2s. They also have a 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They're keeping it close.
Yeah, they are, and you know, this kind of looks like a football score, right? But you know, the difference is, you know, Buckeye Central has 8 offensive rebounds, and they've kind of been able to extend some possessions and kind of keep them in the game here. Upper Sandusky's had some really good looks on the offensive end that haven't been able to fall. You know, if a couple of those shots go down, maybe the spread's a little bit different. But you know, right now it is what it is, and Buckeye Central is kind of grinding things out and making this kind of ugly and low scoring, and that's where we are at 14-11.
Walton leads all scorers with 6 points, and then the rest you have 4 from Newman. But that's it, because everybody else has pretty much balance with.
Yeah, with only 25 points and a half combined.
Buckettes get possession, and we start quarter number 3. And it starts with a foul.
Number 10, Bailey Fox.
That'll be Bailey Fox's first. And the Buckettes will inbounds down 3. Coach Loy calling out the play. Metzger gets it to McDougal. And they're going to throw it away. That'll be a backcourt violation and another turnover on the Buckettes. Turnover number 6.
Yeah, it looked to be a little bit of confusion. Buckeye didn't know exactly what they were in. And Grace Colleen just kind of had a hot potato and just kind of threw it into the backcourt there inadvertently.
Gets it inside, layup short, rebound to Buckeye Central. Quickly in transition, McDougal into the corner. Entry gets stripped away, ball's on the ground, and somehow stays with Buckeye Central. And a block.
Foul is on the Lady Rams number 10, Fox. Ellie.
Wow, Grace Colleen kind of lucky there. Probably could have been an offensive foul, and somehow the referees called it a shooting as well. That would have been her third. But nonetheless, here she goes to the free throw line to chance to kind of cut into this lead.
Nails the first. 14-12.
So what should have been a turnover for the Buckettes down here, the pass to Evac, ends up resulting in points in this possession.
And again, things are going their way still. She hits both. (14-13) the score. Just over a minute gone by, second half. Finn Scully gets it back out to Newman and now to Walton. Drives into the lane, spins, kicks it back out. Nice back door. Newman kicks it back out to Walton again. She'll try the three, and this time she finally hits.
Yeah, she don't need a whole lot of space, and there she just got more than an arm's length away from Nevaeh Metzger and was able to capitalize. And like I talked about earlier, she's had a couple of those looks in the first half, just didn't get them to go.
4-point lead for the Lady Rams. And another foul as we take a look at the three by Walton.
Foul is on number 4, Grace Walton for the Rams.
I don't have the league stats in front of me, but my guess is she's still near the top of the league in terms of points per game.
You're right.
I'm going to look it up right now.
If I wasn't running camera right now, I would let you know. Ball deflected, but stays with Buckeye Central. Right place, right time. However, they turn it over. And the ball will go back to Upper with 5:52 left here in quarter 3.
Yeah, and sure enough, she is leading the league in scoring. Grace Walton, that is. 14.1 points per game. She shoots it at a really high clip, too, so it's not like she's just coming down and jacking it up.
Speaking of jacking it up, she just did and airballed it.
That's a heat check, though. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Good pass ahead.
Got the layup to go. Back at you, Buckeye Central, 17-15. 3 in the air, rimmed around, no, and the Buckettes get the board and a chance to tie or take the lead with this possession. Metzger gets it top of the key into the lane and a foul, and we're going to get a free throws and a chance to tie things up.
Foul is on Upper Sandusky number 15, Ellie Ham.
And a timeout. So the Buckettes right back at you for this 30-second timeout.
Our orange and black sponsors, Nutrien, First Citizens National Bank, and our Ram sponsors, Backsmith Chiropractic, Klaus Construction, Edward Jones, Lakestar Oil, Manal Milling, Rawls Automotive, UIS Insurance and Investments, Raw Supply, Wagner Beta Hop, and
So taking a look at that foul one more time, Coach.
thank you for all of your support. And if you'd like to
Yeah, Upper Sandusky kind of went and trapped
check the Upper Sandusky
Metzger there. They went to take away the reversal, and Elise kind of slid in right to the high post, caught it on the run. kind of called Upper Sandusky out of position and a chance for some easy ones.
Seifert hits the first. It's back to a 1-point game.
Point for Lee Seifert. Bryn Cundiff comes in replacing Ham.
In and out, no, and it stays a 1-point Lady Ram lead. Cundiff against this Buckette man-to-man. Nice entry pass up and under, kicks it back out. Bryn gets it around to Hart, and ball stolen away. Evac kicks it back out to Metzger. Into the corner for McDougal. Now a 3 in the air for Colleen. Won't go. Rebound out to Hart.
A good possession there. A good extra pass there by Mara McDougal.
Walton, though, Walton. She hits her second 3 of the third quarter. It's back to a 4-point game. So right as Buckeye Central had some momentum, Walton gets the 3, as we'll take a look at that 3. Again, brought to you by the Corner Inn.
And you would like to think with 14 points in the first half, she's got 14 points for Upper in the first half. Coach Vent's probably looking at her being like, hey, I need you to be a little bit more assertive, and she's looking for her shot pretty early here in this third quarter.
That's the 5th foul against Upper. So we'll get free throws the rest of the way for Buckeye Central. Short that time for Metzger.
Bailey Fox. She will be replacing Fitzgerald.
Gets the second. It's back to a 3-point game. 20-17 the score. Nice look inside to Newman. Gets it rejected, though. Seifert there for the block.
Yeah, nice play there by Lee Seifert.
Nice take to the hole. Kick right side. 2-pointer good. Evac.
A nice mid-range jumper set up really well by Nevaeh Metzger, getting into the teeth. Draw on the help side.
3 from the left side won't go. Ball will go out of bounds. And just like that again, Buckeye Central, 3 straight, 20-19. .330 left here in the third. Corner 3, just off the mark, over the head of McDougal, and back comes Upper Sandusky. Walton stops, pops, air ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't even know if she really wanted to shoot that. I think she went to go to pass it and saw that the pass was kind of taken away. She picked up her dribble and felt like she had to shoot it. So maybe a little rush possession there by Grace Walton.
Oh, but they turn it over.
Yeah, she makes up for it.
Walton,
jeez,
scoops it, won't go. It hit 4 parts of the rim and bounced out. Metzger. Back out front to McDougal. Mara spins into the lane, ball stripped away. Kept by Buckeye Central. 3 in the air, too strong. Offensive board, runner, no. And they can't get the lead. Back comes Upper. Finscully loses the handle and turns it over. Sloppy play here in the last minute and a half. Metzger into the corner. Back out to Colleen. And that entry pass.
Yeah,
taken away.
One of these coaches need to call a timeout because both teams look a little out of sorts, and we've probably had 4 or 5 straight possessions of just turnovers.
Oh, Morris for the Lady Rams replacing Hart.
Into the corner. But we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, a foul away from the ball.
Oh, yeah, we saw.
Ooh. That's her third. Grace Colleen fouls away from the ball.
Comes in for Grace Colleen.
So she's going to take a seat here with 2:08 left in the third. Walton into the corner. Hart gets it straight away for three. No. Rebound. Nice box out there by McDougal. Under 2 to play in the third. Evac for three off the glass. No. Ball on the ground. Offensive board by Seifert. Metzger kicks it just inside the three-point line. Off the mark. Another offensive board. And now a jump ball.
Possession, Upper Sandusky. Madison Hart comes back on the court for the Lady Rams, replacing Hope Morris.
Guess both coaches are letting this final 129 play out before talking to their squads.
Yeah, they got me stressed out.
I thought that went away once you get done coaching high school.
Good take there by Grace Walton.
That was on Buckeye Central, number 24, Elise Seifert.
Seifert called for the foul, and we're going to get free throws.
First point is good.
First free throw good. The scoring drought ends.
Yeah, Grace Walton has all of Upper Sandusky's points here in the third quarter.
Missed the second. First time I've heard fans meowing at the other shooter, and it worked.
It's a new one. Oh,
somehow that wasn't called a kick, but out of control. Ball on the ground, still on the ground, and it'll go to Upper Sandusky.
So with Grace Colleen and Mara McDougal on the bench for the Buckettes, Metzger kind of picks it up in the coffin corner there near half court. Just kind of put herself in a bad spot.
And Phil Lloyd's going to get himself a full timeout here with 59 seconds left in quarter three. Buckettes winning the quarter 8-7 on the Home and Kitchen Supply timeout. They only trail by 2. Now that I have a chance to get settled in, let's say hello to some fans out there. Angela Hart, great to see. Bailey Fox on the court, can't wait for the diamond as well. Bailey Fox a big key in that softball squad.
Going to Defiance to play softball, so
yep.
Good for her, that's awesome.
Karen Fritz, go Rams. Gary Leaf, good luck Lady Rams. Daniel Stotts. Sometimes you just got to use the backboard when you shoot. That's why it's there.
There's some truth to that.
Melody Haydinger, watching from the beaches of Mexico. Go Buckettes. Very jealous.
Yeah, what a real shame that would be.
Madeline Lathbaum, go Bucks. Jason Deppen, let's go BC.
Shout out Jason Deppen.
Shout out.
He's working. He's texting me. He wishes he could be here, but.
Well, that's why we're here.
What a great dude and raised some good kids, and he's a good friend of mine. So, unfortunately, he's not able to be here, but he's enjoying listening to me, I'm sure.
Everybody is. Walton, step back three. In and out. Ball bounces around, and it'll go to Buckeye Central. That was all but down. And that's just the afternoon these two teams are having.
So where Upper's kind of found some success here in the second half is they're setting double ball screens up top, and they're either doing it out of like a horns look or like a double drag ball screen. It just kind of letting Grace Walton play, and there she gets another look that was almost down. But again, you know, Buckeye Central just 2 points back here, right? It feels a little bit more than that, but just a one-possession game, and they're right where they need to be.
3 for the lead. Strong offensive board, and we're going to have free throws for a chance to tie things up. Macy Deppen.
Fellas on the Lady Rams, number 21, Madison Hart, shooting
Good offensive rebound. A way to go straight back up here.
Speaking of Deppen, she's got a chance to tie things up. Got the first. 21-20.
Listen, she's played well here this afternoon. Tied up some loose balls, a couple big offensive rebounds. You know, kind of doing some of the intangibles that don't always show up in the box score.
Short on the second. Rebound out to Brooke Finscali. Finscali hands off to Walton. 15 seconds left in the third. Brooke looking. Nearly stolen away. And yeah, we're going to get a hold. Arm on the back. You'll see it right here.
Yeah.
That little grab.
A really good hustle play, though, by Ella Evac. Nothing hurt there, right?
Nope, only
this
the
their
second.
Third, yeah, 13
or the third foul, yeah.
Her first.
Gets it into Walton. She'll,
oh, no.
Wow. Drew that foul. She'll get 3.
Foul is on Buckeye Central number 21, Nevaeh Metzger.
Shoot.
So with 1.4 left in the quarter, she'll get 3 free throws. Gets the first.
First one is good.
Are they saying 2? Yeah, they said it's a 2-shot foul. Her foot was on the line. So a bit of a break for Phil Loy's squad. She only gets 2. It's a 3-point game with 1.4. And that'll do it for quarter 3. Upper Sandusky holding on to the 23-20 lead as we head to money time.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Money time here from the Mountaintop. Upper Sandusky leading by 3. Buckeye Central with possession to start quarter 4. Travis Berardi back here with Abram Capel, and it's been back and forth. Buckeye Central's got it down to 1 multiple times, just hasn't been able to get over the top. But they're still in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a 1-possession game.
Tough shot, won't go. Deppen with the rebound, puts it back up, no. Ball knocked out of bounds, it'll go to Upper Sandusky.
You know, Buckeye Central has, over a dozen offensive rebounds. Like, they've really tried to extend plays, and they're being aggressive on the offensive glass. Just have had a little bit of shooting woes so far.
Walton gets it to Newman. She'll try the 3, no. Rebound McDougal. Quickly ahead. That's Colleen. Trapped, deflected out. No, it's stolen away by Newman. And a hand check foul.
That's her 4th.
Foul is on the Buckeyes number 21, Nevaeh Metzger.
That's huge.
And for Metzger is Elise Siebert.
On both ends of the floor, really, for Buckeye Central. we'll see how long he lets her sit. I mean, we're just in a one-possession game. If you can get it to about 4 minutes and kind of stay within striking distance, that would probably be the goal. But if this gets to 5 or 6, you probably got to go back to her.
Hart gets it to Finn Scully. She drives it in, dishes it off, ball's on the ground, and stolen away by Buckeye Central. Colleen into the lane, puts it up, offensive foul.
And that's her 4th. It's a good aggressive take there, but I mean, a really nice play by Hart to kind of be waiting there. Maybe on the scouting report, you know, Grace Colleen, I know this, right?
Yes,
wants a right-hand
you
drive, and she kind of wants to use her shoulder and initiate the contact. And Upper Sandusky has taken at least one charge on her. It had a near one in the first half as well.
Let's take a look at the district brackets. First for the Lady Rams, they're the 4th seed. They'll get the winner of Willard and Edison. Lady Rams have already defeated Willard earlier this season, but the Lady Flashes have been coming on as of late.
Willard has been playing really well, absolutely.
And if things go chalk, we might get a district championship rematch in the district semi between Margaretta, the favorite in this one, and Upper Sandusky. Then in the top half of the bracket, Winford, Crawford, and then below there we have Clear Fork.
Yeah, I mean, Margaretta obviously probably the heavy favorite here. But, you know, there's definitely some teams that could be eyeing an upset and trying to punch their ticket to the Sweet 16.
Lady Rams by 3, 6:15 left in regulation, nearly stolen away. But Upper keeps it. Finn Scully. Nice backdoor to Walton. Looking to get it to Brooks, she does. Bit of a collision there by Buckeye Central. Skip pass over, thrown out of bounds, another turnover.
That's a play they ran to start the game where Grace Walton sets a back screen. Obviously, you're not going to get any help from her defender the way that she's been playing. Just kind of aired the pass there a little bit too high over Ellie Ham's hands there. Otherwise, would have been an easy layup for the Rams.
Buckettes unable to break the press. They turn it over again.
Yeah, and this is, you know, Upper Sandusky kind of smells blood in the water here a little bit with Colleen and Metzger on the bench. So they've kind of dialed things up with some of the younger, inexperienced guards in for Buckeye Central right now.
5:44 left in regulation. Bailey Fox, the senior, back out. Turns it over. But luckily, her teammate's able to bail her out. They get the jump ball, it'll stay.
21, Nevaeh Metzger comes in.
And Metzger will come back in.
Coach Loy had seen enough. He was kind of like, hey, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down swinging with, you know, with our leader and our point guard on the floor. So she just got to be smart here. You know, they got her off Grace Walton now, so she can kind of roam around. But Grace Walton going to work herself back to the free throw line here.
Foul is on Ella Colleen for Buckeye Central. Shooting 2 will be
Colleen.
Grace Walton.
Ella Colleen called for her foul. And now Grace with a chance to get this to 2 possessions again.
She's really good at a hesitation dribble of kind of looking like she's going to pull up, get you up off your feet a little bit out of your stance, and then uses that second wind to go by. And she really likes to put the ball on the floor going to her left hand, even though she is right-handed. A really tough guard for anybody at this level.
Gets the second to go.
She
5-point lead.
She has all 11 of their points here in the second half.
Buckettes looking for an answer. Elise Seifert with it. Over to Metzger. Drives, kicks. McDougal for 3. Airballed it, but an offensive board. No, she stepped on the line. Had the look, just a little too strong.
Yeah, a really good look from probably your best shooter, too. Just wasn't able to convert. Ellie Evak's playing a heck of a game. I mean, there she was there for another offensive rebound just on the line, but she's really been playing extremely hard this afternoon. Here's the back screen. There it is.
Easy layup, good. Ellie Ham, it's the largest lead of the afternoon for Upper. It's 7 points. Quick release, got it. Right back at you, Ella Colleen. First points of the quarter for the Buckettes. And a walk. As we take a look at the jumper.
Great response here by Ella Colleen, where it just felt like it was kind of
getting out of the way.
Yeah, getting a little bit too far with a 7-point lead. Scooter, as we called her.
Scooted that one in.
Scooted that one in, a big mid-range jumper, and Grace Colleen's back in the game.
Into the lane, puts it up. It's 4 straight for the Buckettes. Evac scores. It's 27-24. Walton. Straight away 3 for Hart. No. Ball deflected out. It'll stay. We take a look again at the nice bucket. So once again, it looked like Upper got things in control, but back come the Buckettes.
And even that play right there that we just showed the replay of looked like a near turnover. And
Newman for 3. No. And we're back to where we were to start the quarter, a 3-point game.
Yeah, you got to have Coach Lloyd's yelling for somebody at the high post. You got to have somebody right there at the free throw line.
McDougal tried forcing it inside and turns it over.
Yeah, just playing a little bit too fast here.
That was a nice job by Madison Hart to get in front as well.
Yeah, give credit to Upper Sandusky. I mean, they've been mixing up some defenses, keeping them off balance.
Rams working it around the perimeter. Hart back out. Now into the hands of Hinscali and Walton. Walton into the lane. No. Rebound taken by Buckeye. But turned right back over. Newman into the lane. Layup good. And a timeout, Phil Loy. They got the rebound, but then just a little.
Addie Newman just kind of hanging around. A big bucket for her and the Lady Rams.
29-24 here.
It's Buckeye Central's 7th turnover of the half. Well, they played a fairly clean first half with just 5.
Speaking of Buckettes, this is their path. They will get the winner of Lucas and the top seed Danbury. You said you saw Danbury on tape.
Yeah, I've seen Danbury. You know, they got to be pretty much the favorite there over Lucas. So I would, you know, and I was talking to Coach Shade about, you know, with Buckeye, you know, Danbury not electing to take the bye, it gives them a whole week to prep.
It does.
And when you're kind of an underdog now being an 8 seed, you know, you can go and do whatever you want, right? You don't have any pressure like we've had the last couple years over there. So you can kind of get weird with things, and if you want to do something different against Danbury, you got a whole week to prep and do whatever you want. So I like the spot that they're in.
Now, did you guys play them last year in this tournament?
In the district final, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
McDougal, skip past the Colleen. And back out to Metzger. Under 3 to play in regulation, a 5-point Upper lead. McDougal for 3. Nailed it.
Big time bucket there. Mara McDougal.
29-27. Walton going to go right down Main Street, put it up and in.
There she is again. Hesitation dribble to her left hand.
31-27. Mara over to Metzger.
Buckeye can still be patient. There's still a lot of time here. Don't force it to the high post, though.
Inside, nice passing, foul. We'll get free throws.
That's a good possession there.
Very good. Great patience.
Yep. Get short corner, diver. I mean, you can't draw it up any better than that. Get yourself to the free throw line.
Elise Seifert will get 2 free throws. Got the first. 31-28.
Something to keep an eye on. They moved Metzger off Grace Walton because of her foul trouble. With 2:11 to go, Grace Walton kind of having her way here in the second half. Like, at what point, if you're Coach Lloyd, do we go back to that?
Gets both. It's a 2-point game again. 2:11 left, and the ball's thrown out of bounds. It's a turnover. Unforced error. And kind of like what we saw with Newman, Metzger gives a little bit of an extra defensive effort, and again, the Buckettes with a chance to tie or take the lead. Evac puts it up off the glass, and then we're tied. Buckeye Central's fought back with a 7-0 run.
Wow.
Under 2 to play. Walton nearly walked, kept the pivot foot down though. Gets it to Finscali. She'll try the 3, yes! Grace Walton right back at you.
She's been unbelievable this half.
She has carried her squad. Colleen fakes the 3.
One more.
Evac. Back to her. She'll drive in, put it off the glass and in.
Ella Evac up to 10.
34-33, 1:12 left in regulation. Walton. Straight away 3. Short. Rebound bounced around. And a foul on Upper.
Foul is on number 21, Madison Hart.
That's going to go against Hart.
Oh, they said 21, and judging by Nevaeh Metzger's reaction and mine, they thought it was on her.
60 seconds left in regulation. Upper by 1. Metzger takes it to the hole, puts it up. Buckeye Central leads 35-34. Time out. Jerry Vent. Look out, the Buckettes are coming back at you.
Big time take there by Nevaeh Metzger. Upper Sandusky went man for the first possession this half. Sure enough, hard to keep her in front. It's like holding water in your hand, man. Can't do it.
Now, don't let Buckeye Central's record deceive you. These are the last games they had. They knocked off the league-leading Colonel Crawford 52-45. The other leader in Cary, they fell by 4 at Cary. They defeated Elgin. They lost to Seneca East by 13. Mohawk by 5. They beat Winford by 3. Lost by 5 to Bucyrus, by 7 to Upper the first time. I mean, they've been in games this season. They just don't have those key playmakers that you had the last few years. However, this team's played as a team as of late. They're starting to get things going here under head coach Phil Loy, and it's showing.
No, it absolutely is. And, you know, a lot of those are single-digit losses, and, you know, they got to learn how to win in their own right. And there's a lot of winners on this team. Coming from a program that's won a lot of basketball games, and these kids seem like they're kind of starting to find their way here towards the back, you know, third of this season. So let's see if we can get a stop here. 47 seconds, still a lot of time to play.
And you're going against Grace Walton.
Yeah, I would venture to say that's where the ball's going here.
Walton with it. Closely guarded by Metzger. Now to Hart. And Walton fell down. Turnover, Buckette ball. Walton just kind of tripped. Upper has 2 team fouls. They have 2 more to give before putting Buckeye Central on the free throw line so they can go all out here on the inbounds. Gets it in McDougal. And she's going to get bumped and fouled. That'll go against Addie Newman.
And if you're Upper here, you don't got to foul right away, right? There's a lot of times Coach Lloyd wants to talk this over, wants to know where the ball's at. But there's still a lot of time. No, maybe not. Maybe 30 seconds.
Now, if you're Upper Sandusky, do you wait until they get it to midcourt before you foul?
I don't think it matters right now with just only 3 team fouls. I mean, they're going to be full deny here.
Yeah.
Trying to get
I'm just saying you don't have to immediately foul.
No. I would try to get a 10-second call if you can.
Yeah.
Right? Or force some pressure to maybe they, sail a pass out of bounds. I mean, I don't think you're in a spot here where you have to foul right away. It's not like you're down 4 or 5. You're down by 1 point. So a stop and a bucket wins it.
A little Lady Ram cheerleader out there right now, trying to do her best to get her team going. That's awesome.
She's been doing her thing over there for a while. Where's the possession arrow? Possession arrow favors Buckeye Central.
Yeah. So they have that big as well.
I don't know how many timeouts are left.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this court. The scoreboards do not say timeouts remaining. So now this is a good spot, at least for Buckeye Central. They have baseline out of bounds, but they have to stay at the spot. They get it in. Metzger nearly lost it. Gets it over to McDougal. And then back out. Nearly a travel, but I think they said Upper Sandusky had possession with them. And Buckeye Central
I don't know.
escapes.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Ten seconds run off.
You see, it was, I guess, mutual possession, they said. Gets it into Colleen. And she's fouled by Walton. That's Walton's 4th. Now you're saying don't anybody but Walton to foul, because if you do get the ball back, you want her having it.
Absolutely.
It'll be free throws nonetheless. Grace Colleen to the line. Two-point game. Huge free throw there. That's her 5th. This is the big one with a 3-point shooting team like Upper Sandusky on the other end. Short on it. Rebound Hart. Final 12 seconds. And a timeout. Jerry Vent.
You know what I'm doing. If I'm Coach Vent, I'm going back to that back screen play. I mean, everybody in the gym thinks it's going to Grace Walton. They've gotten 2 wide open layups, one to start the game, one later in the game to Ellie Ham.
Now, do you go for that backdoor cut and a kick out for the win, or do you want to just force overtime?
I think you take what's available.
Given?
Yeah, I think if there's an open layup to be had, then you play for overtime. If you get an open look for 3 and it's a kid that you want shooting it, Addie Newman, Grace Walton, then yeah, let it fly. But by no means do you have to go for a 3 here.
11.1 seconds remaining. Buckeye Central trailed the whole game until about 20 seconds ago when they completed a 9-0 run to take the lead.
Yeah, and here's what's important, too, for Buckeye Central is obviously know who can do what, right? Know your scouting report, who can hurt you from where. If I'm Coach Lloyd, he's probably talking about you want to switch all screens, right? Any screen that takes place.
They also have 1 foul to give.
They have a foul to give. Now, that's a little dicey in high school girls basketball.
Especially when we saw Walton throw up a 3 before the end of the quarter and get the call. In the Finscully. Now to Walton for the lead. Got it!
Unbelievable.
5.9 left. Timeout. They left her open. And you saw in the replay, Coach Lloyd just threw his hands up as she caught that.
Can we see it again?
Yes, we can.
Coach Lloyd, yeah.
I want to. You just look at the screen.
Yeah,
it's a good screen,
it's a good
actually.
Screen.
And then she moved away. Yeah, that's perfectly executed.
You just
You can't.
Just a little too much space for her. I mean, she's got 25. She's been unbelievable. Now listen, there's a lot of time left. There's 6 seconds, right? Upper's got 5 team fouls.
Yeah.
Right? So get something downhill. Try to, force the whistle, the referee to make a call. Nevaeh Metzger is the fastest girl in the gym with or without the basketball. There's a lot. Well, they're going to double her.
She's doubled
here.
right now.
Yeah, they said the heck with that.
5.9 left. In the McDougal.
You got time.
2 seconds. 1, got to put it up. She's just bumped. Out of bounds, that'll do it. She kind of avoided the contact and ran out of bounds. And that's how the game will most likely end.
Yeah, 0.1 on the clock. They just got to inbound it. What are we doing?
Deflected, and it's over. Upper Sandusky somehow, some way survives Buckeye Central on the hands of Grace Walton. They win it 37-36. We'll take a break and we'll talk to that young lady right there when we come back.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighted now team in the Joe Show zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Joe's legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show, and it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Time now for our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, Miss Clutch on the day. Grace Walton, game high 25 points, 19 in the second half, including the game-winning 3 with 5 seconds left. Grace, first of all, congratulations. Take me through what was said in the timeout before the big 3 to win it.
Oh, I mean, it was a perfect play call. And we executed really well. I got a great screen, and Brooke got a good job of getting me the ball in a timely manner, and I just went up. Like I said, it was a great play call.
Don't let Buckeye Central's record deceive you. This is a good team, a scrappy team. They fought with you tooth and nail the whole time. But what were you guys able to do just to, escape with this one? Because this was a pretty darn good basketball game.
It was a good game, yeah, for sure. A defensive battle, definitely. Honestly, like at halftime, coach telling us we got to start rebounding more and we got to start executing better on offense. It was a lot of dribbling, not a lot of passing and moving. Honestly, and I think we did a better job of that in the second half.
And you did, pulling off the victory. You stay in the conference championship race. You're only a game back of Crawford and Cary. You still have to go to Cary as well. What do you guys want to work on? What do you guys need to do here coming into next week, the final week of the regular season, to possibly hoist a championship?
Definitely what we're, mainly focused on is just trying to build leads and get out early instead of having to, get a talk in the locker room and then, just have to fix stuff. It's just nice to build a lead and do well from the start.
All right, lastly, as always, you want to look into the camera, give some shout-outs. Go for it.
Shout out to everybody who came and watched. Shout out to Mr. Albert, my teacher who always comes to all of our games, actually.
And finally, who wins the game tomorrow?
Wait, what?
Chiefs.
Oh, Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Taylor Swift? You a Swiftie?
No.
Just want Chiefs?
No.
Okay. There you have it. Today's MVP, Grace Walton, Miss Clutch, with the game-winning 3 and a game-high 25 points. Congratulations.
Hey Cam, what's going on? I've been busy. Jeez, I've been doing fillings, root canals, crowns, extractions, dentures. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've done all that, and I've done implants and Invisalign, and I'm waiting to do the girls' Botox and filler. So you just sit here and I'll take care of it all?
Good luck with the women.
EBERT Dental Group is a family-run general dentistry practice. We are able to provide most treatments without having long-distance referrals. We accept most insurances and are accepting new patients now.
Today's Northern 10 Girls Contest brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors, Wilson Tire Company. At Wilson Tire Company, we sell new and used tires and provide tire services to customers in Upper Sandusky. No matter which location you visit, we'll prove that Wilson Tire Company is the best when it comes to tire services and alignment. Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. EBERT Dental Group, general dentistry for all ages, now offering injections and fillers. Our new sponsor here at Upper Sandusky, Corner Inn Restaurant, serving good home cooking 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this afternoon. The call in the Finscully. Now the Walton for the lead. Got it!
Unbelievable.
5.9 left time. And that is how this game ended. Grace Walton once again miss clutch as we welcome you inside the EBERT Dental Group post-game show. 37-36. What a game, Coach.
No, absolutely. You had a little bit of everything in that one, and honestly, it was fitting. It kind of came down to a game winner. A heck of a shot by Grace Walton. A heck of an effort by Buckeye Central to work themselves back into it there late in the fourth quarter, but a great game all around this Saturday afternoon.
Take a look at the final statistics brought to you by EBERT Dental Group. Upper didn't have a 3 in that first half. They hit 4 from Grace Walton in the second. 7 twos. Buckeye Central 10 twos. They dominated the paint in that second half. They did hit a 3 in that second half as well to finish with 2. Rebounding about even, turnovers about even, free throws about even, but it was the hand of Grace Walton that got Upper Sandusky to its 9th victory in the conference.
No, absolutely. She was unbelievable, and you're looking at the stats here. She had 19 in the second half, 19 of their 23. Hit big shot after big shot, and if she didn't score them, I think she assisted on them. Listen, she was unbelievable, and she's playing really well. Upper Sandusky's playing well, and like you said, the stats across the board were pretty consistent, pretty even. That's why you have a 1-point game, is what it kind of came down to this afternoon. But Grace Walton was clearly the best player on the floor, and ultimately made the play at the end to kind of seal the deal there.
Yeah, it keeps their conference championship hopes alive with 1 week remaining. Taking a look at the schedule for both teams, Buckeye Central will be at Lucas next week before finishing up the conference slate against Bucyrus 1 week from today. As for the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky, they're going to be at Riverdale on the 13th before the big one at Cary on the 17th, 1 week from now. If Crawford were to slip up against maybe Winford, somebody like that, that would set up the possibility of a 3-way tie just like on the boys' side. The Lady Rams still have something to play for.
No, absolutely.
As the season ends,
yeah. And they have the ability to kind of control their own destiny, right? Cary's tied for first with Colonel Crawford in the league. You get a chance to, number one, you're 1 game back, so you take care of business, and you have the control what you can control. And, Crawford is at Winford tonight, so there's a big game there. Obviously, Winford kind of snagged Crawford the first go-around. But if you're in Upper Sandusky, you feel good because you're in a spot to where, you can get a share of this league, and it kind of comes down to you got the ability to do so, and, you just got to win a game. So good spot if you're them, especially with kind of how they started the season.
Final words for you, sir? Anything left over before we get out of here?
We got nothing. Go Heels.
Go, it is what it is. Who you got in the game tomorrow?
I got to go with the Niners.
Okay.
Got to go with the Niners.
Any specific reason? You're just tired of the Chiefs dominating everything?
No, my uncle works for the 49ers.
Really?
So, yeah, he's the chief financial officer for them. So
he could get that.
He's there.
That ring.
He's going.
That little replica of the Super Bowl trophy if they get it.
He's going to the game. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're a little partial to the Niners.
I do have a good friend back in West Virginia, big Niners fan. So I'll be pulling for that, but I'll be pulling for my bets most importantly.
I don't have any out yet. But
I got a couple. I'm on a few of those Super Bowl boards and stuff, but I'll be researching once I get home today for all that stuff. But let's get out of here and start our Super Bowl weekend. I'm out, everybody, for help making things possible today. So we look back at Shelby's game against Pleasant here. That was a good game, too. Want to thank you, Mr. Capel, for color commentary. Jeremy Peoples for busting his hind end to get here and do camera work for us. Appreciate you. Our scoreboard sponsors, Wilson Tire and Chris.Daris. as well as our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP sponsor, EBERT Dental Group, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor, the Corner Inn Restaurant, our instant replay sponsor, our new sponsor for the OH Report, Home and Kitchen Supply, our timeout sponsor, and our commercial sponsors, EBERT Dental Group. Want to thank the fine folks here at Upper Sandusky for allowing us to be here all season long, as well as the OHSAA for allowing us to live stream these games to you live and free. Upper Sandusky escapes Buckeye Central on a Grace Walton 3 with 5 seconds remaining. They win at 37-36. For Abram Capel, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Upper.